can get it in here. A bit bumpy, but I can make it work. Well, that was pointless. Yeah, and maybe I could try it. So I just went into the pool, had a little wash. Hello guys, I'm back. And it's day 3 of my camping saga. Well, if you watched Ben Durain's Summit Camp, that was night 1. And then Musselwhite Beach, you call it, is just there. I did that last night. And now, because I slept through the Northern Lights and captured it on my night lapse and seemed pretty convinced the same is going to happen tonight, but I'll be more rested to stay up for it, and I know when to look for it now. We're going out again. We were going to go home tonight, I was, but this bag is so squeaky, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? Water weighs so much. I just discovered that today. I forgot how much it weighs. I have 2.5 litres in my bag. Anyway, no drone, but yet the bag's still as heavy as it usually is. Anyway, yeah, we did that camp last night. I slept through, and I mean, it's the weekend. This is a Saturday, so everyone's now doing that. I'm going to go off spontaneously looking for a pitch spot a bit higher up on a rocky mountain that doesn't look pitchable. What more could you possibly think could go wrong on that one? So, I'm also sick of the midges, because last night the midges ate me alive. I left at 6:30 this morning because I was just sat in my tent. Last night, sunset was beautiful, and then 10 minutes before sunset they came out. My face got eaten alive.
They're inside!
So, enough's enough.
God, Sean!
Me's wanting a breeze. So, I don't know why the bag is a lot squeakier than it was the last 2 days. It's got a mind of its own. But yeah, I've got no route planned. I don't even know how to get up. Through navigating and scrambling, I would imagine. There's bound to be a pitch up there though. That, and what will be nice is I'll be able to see some mountains too from up there. And there's bound to be a pitch that has some kind of grass that looks out north. And it is a north wind which switches to an easterly wind overnight. But it's up to 20s. That level it'll be 20s. So it's not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, so we're already gone pathless now. We're gonna head up that. Unfortunately, no drone because the batteries ran out and I forgot the charging cable for them. So when I was in the cafe today, I couldn't put them on charge, but that's fine. I managed to charge my action camera. I can get a night lapse. I've got my phone kind of like 30% charged, but I can charge it when I'm up there. So yeah, so I'm gonna basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to make my way to those fences over there. Can you see that? I don't know. And then zip up and see what I can find, basically. I was gonna go up a Corbett tonight, which I've seen because I've been on the Corbett next to it, but yeah, the winds were turning to 38, 40s overnight, so, and they were coming from the north, and being that I want to actually look north tonight to see the lights, I didn't want to be on a windy hill unable to look out of my tent unless I was out my tent freezing my arse off in the wind, which is a time consuming thing, Northern Lights. You won't be able to look for a while, so I opted against it. I just got to be careful not to step on adders or anything like that because it's very pathless and we're in May. I just want to point out that I have very, 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 very tight calves, DOMS calves, already going through the bog, and specifically, oh shit, on the descents, they hurt. Surprisingly enough, there has actually been a path since I got to those gates that loops round and looks like it goes up to the middle section of, well, the whatever you call it. So that's good news. Yeah, so this seems to be like traversing me round the edge. So I want to go up. So I'm going to go and look around this corner, and then we might have to turn back and go up there. Because I don't want it to take me, you know, the wrong way. Not so sure where this path actually takes you, because it's not actually on the map. So yeah, so oh, I see. It's popping out now. So if I just stick to the path, Ev, don't go cross country goat style yet. A little longer, persevere. God, man, it seriously just seems further and further away the closer you get to it. Yeah, but I have no idea how much distance this will be. Maybe it'll be like 1 mile. I definitely haven't done a mile yet. You can tell that doesn't look too convincing to me, but you never know. Imagine if I have to go up that and then come back down it today. That would be a nightmare. I would have to go up to check if there was anything to pitch. Pitching's not great, but you can do it. You're just going to have stuff underneath you. But I mean the views, eh? So what I'm going to do now is I mean, I don't want to waste my energy and go up something I can't pitch. I tried to come up a sketchy bit and then realised I had to turn back. So, right, we're going to go up there first. And then we're up there. You know what? I'm not really fancying this view, as sad as it sounds. Ignore me now, I'm saying. I'm in my own little world right now. Yeah, that was the Corbett. I'll zoom you in. That there in the background, I think, well, you can see the first one to that side is Anstack, which I summit camped once before. I might show you footage of that. There's a video of that, guys, and for some reason not many people saw it. So go and check that out. That was actually one of my last camps before my Achilles injury. Well, it was bothering me then, actually. The middle one is Roy's Bairn, I believe, and that's the one I was thinking to go up, which I'm kind of glad I decided not to do now that I'm looking at it from here. So day one that would have been okay, but day three, nah, I say I've got injuries, I still do. Coming up that, both my patellas are just hurting with every step. So annoying. So annoying. It's actually easier to go down than up at the moment. And then sometimes it's easier to go up than down, I don't know. So let's go up there and see what there is, yeah? I just think, I don't know, it's a bit on the breezy side, so we'll see. Well, that was pointless. I went up. I was just not fancying the wind and it's to increase. And I wasn't that fond of the views, to be honest. Kind of stuck to what to do, to be honest. The reason being is because this coastline along Arisaig, Glenelg, you know, Mallaig, it's all kind of dominated by tourism campsites. Have ruined it all. You can't park, it's too many people, on Saturday especially. You can't just do what you want. It's not easy to pitch. And the beach I was on last night, like if it wasn't a Saturday, I probably just would have gone back there, but there's going to be people there and I don't want that. So now I'm like, because the only reason I decided to go out again tonight was to see the Northern Lights, not because I was in mood to camp. Obviously if I had the van, I would be in the van and that would be problem fixed. I genuinely drove past like a parking spot and I genuinely considered sleeping in the car because it looked straight north. But I don't want another, it's comfier in a tent, so that's why I attempted to camp. I don't know what this video is going to lead to, guys, to be honest with you. This is the first. Usually I have a plan and I know where I'm pitching. It's the first time I've ever gone on the loose. It's not going well so far, is it? And some people like doing it this way as well. I don't know how they do it. Hey guys, so I found a place, and can you believe it? It's next to the road, but this road isn't busy, so I'm fine with that. You can't actually see the road though from here. They can see you, but you can't see the road. I've got a direct view north, you can see the Coolins. I'm in front of the sea. And so that hike I just did, I calculated was 2 miles with 13 kilograms on my back. So I did a workout today at least. Yeah, I wasn't fancying it. It was windier than I thought it would be at 150 metres high, which goes to show you it sometimes doesn't matter if you're on a lower hill. And the coast was also very windy too, round there. So I wouldn't be able to keep my tent door open because it's coming from the north. But for some reason, here, there is no wind. So, we're back in the Bobcat. And when I first came to this pitch, I thought, oh no, because it is kind of, I'm going to have to sleep on a slope slightly. But, I might be tumbling one way. It'd be helpful if a peg would just go in, you know. See what I've done to like make it go lower, because it won't only go like this much into the ground. So to get the guy line to be lower to the ground, I've just stuck 2 in one and pushed it down. The only problem is, what was it? There was a problem. What was the problem? I can't remember now. Yes, that's the problem, is that there is actually not a single bit of wind. And I really hope it gets breezy at sunset, because then otherwise it's going to be midge-fest. So healthy. By the way, the Northern Lights is on KP5 right now. I think I might get a show tonight. Oh, I hope so. Fingers crossed. My calf muscles are in agony. Oh my god. I'm so glad I have a foam roller with me in the car. Only thing is, like, my calves are burnt, so this is hurting a little bit. But this is kind of like where I'm going to stick the night lapse maybe, but it's squint. Okay, but now I don't have enough of that way. Or do I? I'm not sure. Sorry if this video, guys, isn't to standards. It's maybe the Northern Lights night lapse that I've just set up will be brilliant. I will show the one from last night again, which some of you might have seen in my previous video. Tonight is going to be a good one, I think, because the sun sets at 2:30, so it gives more time. And it's looking good. The stats are looking good, and they're quite good right now. Actually, currently, I think it's on top of us almost. It's quite early in the year though, so it's going to be like a really short burst. Like, you'll see the first one from last night was a short burst as well, but it was really good. I slept right through it though, so that's kind of why I came out a second night. Because it might be the last one for the season till September now. And I was going to come back Saturday and chill out and have a day off on Sunday, but... So yeah, I am chilling, and I'm actually down at the sea. Can you see the sea? I don't know if you can see the sea. See the sea. I'm chilling, having my pot noodle in the breeze away from the midges. think I might watch sunset from here because the tide's going out and like it's horizon. That'll be nice. Never go wrong with a pot noodle, eh? Junk food to the max. Bon appetit. Hey guys, I've kind of manoeuvred to the car because the Midges were getting a bit much. So I think I'm probably going to watch sunset from my car whilst charging, listening to music, and yeah, chilling out really without the Midge. So I can see clearly. I don't want to sit in the tent through the Midge net, it's just too hot. And then when the sun's set, I can go straight to bed. Plan. So we do have a cup of tea still. I don't know, it's too dark, but it did a cup of tea. Cup of tea. Beautiful guys. I can't understand how I've been so lucky to get a spot like this and I've got my car to sit in so that the midges don't kill me. This has been such one of the best trips I've ever had, and I've had so many encounters with people, and I made friends with an older couple who want me to visit them the next time I'm up, which is so cute. So it's been such a good time guys, and I feel so much better now. If you've been following along since day one when I did Benderain and then I did the beach camp last night, first night I had 3 hours of sleep, second night I had 4 hours of sleep, missed the Northern Lights. Tonight I don't even know how I'm still awake, but it's been one of the best trips I've ever had. So if you've only just seen this video, which is probably not the best one, please go and check the other ones out. They're freaking awesome. Benderain was above 1,000 meters. I ended up meeting some random guy who kind of became a pal, who was up there camping too, which isn't quite common on a hill that high. And then the day after I had the whole beaches to myself, and they were like the best beaches I've ever seen in my life in Scotland, like Mauritius, seriously. I might be flashing pictures up of them or videos or footage just so you can have a brief look, and of obviously the camp I did at Benderain. But check those videos out because they were freaking awesome. This is nice as a roundup basically because this is the last day. Tomorrow I've got a 6-hour drive back, and what I'm going to do, I might put that into this video, I'm not sure, just to make it good. I might stop at the Infinity Pools in Glencoe, freshen up for 2 hours, have a coffee in King's House, and then continue and try and get back to Dumfries in Galloway for about 4 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to try and rest up tonight. But anyway, back to the sunset. Walking back to the car now. To the tent, which is down there. You can see that. So yeah, that's literally where my car's parked. That's the sun setting. I sat in the car for the majority of it just to avoid the midges, but actually now that I've got back, the midges have stopped, so that's good. I'm going to set the night lapse up now, so that's me going to sign out with the action camera. If I do any more filming, it will be on my phone. So yeah, I filmed on my phone in the car too. Let's fingers crossed see we do these Northern Lights tonight. Okay, bit of B-roll for you guys, and then on to the night lapse. The midges are surrounding me. Oh my god. That's me getting into my bed. Again, this... Oh, I've got meals there. In case anyone asks, they're not mine, obviously. I was given them. This is my... It's a 3-season, but it feels... I feel it... I use it in 4 seasons, so... It's too hot, and I really need to invest in something not as hot, guys. Because honestly... You want my honest opinion? I was sweating the last 2 nights in a row. Even on the mountain. Okay, good night. Guys, I'm not even lying. How am I actually going to get out to go for a wee before I sleep? Because I've done a good job at making sure that the midges are not inside the tent right now. But they seem to have just got worse. Ugh. So the action plan is, the alarm is set for 12 AM. I'm going to get up. Somehow get out the tent without all these thousands of midges coming in. You know what I should have done is I should have shut the outer door so that they wouldn't all be swarming there. And then it would have minimised the midges inside the tent. What an idiot. Now there's me wanting the views, you know. Anyway, so get up, go to the car, try and watch the Northern Lights in the car and then come back. But I'm hoping that when I come back, this won't be a midge fest in here. Oh, they're all landing on the tent, man. I wish there was a breeze here. So, guys, we're going to have a little chat about tactics here. What do you think? I get these... Sean! Hey! Sean, do you want to go out and do a pee for me? So, these open like that, right? So, I pull these around, whoop, to the other side. And you see how that's the door, right? So, I stick my hand through this one. And I grab the door, I zip the door up to halfway, and then I waft them with the door whilst my wrist is obviously concealed and they can't get in. Waft, 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 waft. And then I pull out, zip them up, bring them both back over again, and then quickly open up and go out. And that will maybe like get rid of them, because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Guys, do you have any tactics of like how you can hold your pee and still go to sleep and not have to go to pee before sleeping? Because as soon as that door opens... See, the other problem with this particular tent for midges, right, what I've realised, is that because, like other tents, you open from the bottom and then get out and you can slip through the corner, right, discreetly. But with this one, you can't do that, really, because even if you put them both there and you open that down, there's no space to get through. You have to let this come down to get out. And it lets everything in, so it's not really a good design for midges. So guys, I advise you don't buy the Bobcat Ultra 1, which is, by the way, one of my favourite tents still, for midge seasons. But yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do. What I am doing right now, though, is I'm supposed to actually be sleeping right now because I am meant to be shattered, but I'm wide awake. I don't know why, because I'm waking up in what time is it now? 2 hours? 2 hours. Just under 2 hours. To see something if I can. You got to watch between 11 and 3 at this time. But yeah, I'm holding my wee and doing my social media, and as soon as I go for a pee, if I go for a pee, because I don't really know if I want to be bitten alive. And this tent might not be sleep worthy after that. I'm going to go straight to sleep. But the issue is, I hope they're not this bad at night too, when I get out to see the Northern Lights, because they're just all going to get in, man. Anyway.
When the sage brings the rite of spring, morning dove and the sparrows sing through the light.
Good morning, guys.
it's me packing up now. It's 7:30. I actually slept really well for the first time. 3 nights. Night lapse is still up. I've not got out because the midges are swarming. And luckily I didn't need to get out. So I'm going to pack up and not film much because the midges are everywhere. No northern lights for me to see last night. Still can't really get over the fact that I didn't wake up the night before. It was quite a rare showing that as well with the colours that it gave. Anyway. I can't wait to get into some cold pools. I'm desperate. I want to just drive off now, really. Get on with it. Here's a mess, I'm so sorry. I look terrible right now. Oh. So, I'll show you some pools today. We'll go to some infinity pools. It's just Sunday, might be too busy. Mind you, if I get there early, I might get parking space. I might be able to get to the infinity pools that the Instagrammers go to. But there is better ones I know of, but it's more time consuming to get to them and stuff, so I'd rather go to the easier rock pool. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Ooh.
Is home at last. Every leaf, every blade of grass reborn. In the warmth of the spring, I recall everything once more.
Oh. So that's just where I was. You can actually hide around the corner too, there's other spots, but I wanted to be there. And that's the view. And yeah. Back to the car. I just went into the pools, had a little wash, a little swim, spoke to a few people, and now I am, this is the infinity pools that everyone comes to for Instagram. It's already quite busy and it's only 9 o'clock. Just make myself a cup of tea and I'm going to have porridge oats and yogurt and granola for breakfast. Hello guys! I didn't do much filming, but what I can say is I had a dip, I made myself a cup of tea, I had some porridge and some yogurt. I didn't film myself doing a dip because there was too many people. It was lovely, gave my body a wash, and then I went to where did I go to? I went to the King's House, which is next to the Glencoe ski slope. I had some lovely mussels, because they do the best mussels there. Oh my god, so good. I also recommend, I think it's called the Holyhead Hotel in Ballachulish as well. They do brilliant seafood. In fact, the mussels are better there. and I had a cup of tea, cup of coffee, just chilled out, put some posts out for my video coming out today, which is probably like 7 weeks ago when this is posted. But yeah guys, I'm well ahead on the trend now with Premiere and my videos. I might have like 4 at a time ready to go. So everything isn't like up to date, but sometimes I will put the odd stocking filler in, which I'll edit literally that weekend and post that weekend so it's recent, and then I'll probably talk about what's coming and stuff, and also it will be a camp itself too. So yeah, I hope, well that was different that time, that video for me. It was meant to be a Corbett camp. It ended up then not being a Corbett camp and then being a random camp, which I then bailed because I didn't fancy being in the wind all night and I hadn't slept for 2 nights in a row. So then I think we made the right choice to go and find a roadside camp, and to be honest with you, I don't think many tourists, or unless you're local, know that spot. I was so lucky to spot it because the couple I was speaking to who are local said that as well. Obviously locals go because there's like fire pits there, but honestly, what an incredible spot if you want a clear horizon sunset and you want the northern lights. But yeah, ending this video off with all the views of beautiful Rannochmoor, and I've got a 3-hour drive now. When I get back, you know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to put everything on the PC and start editing. Although I did try and promise myself that I would just chill out tonight because I am working the next 3 days back to back. But yeah, and I'll see you in the next video, and let's see what the next adventure brings. Oh, by the way, FYI, my calf muscles have got the most DOMs they've ever had in a long time. We're talking, I've not done 3 nights in a row of camping since before all my injuries, and I really pushed it this time, and I'm glad I did because I've found out that I can do that now, but I have to be careful still because like my hips are causing me issues, my knees were hurting at certain angles. I just think I'm never going to get rid of them, to be honest. But to be honest, the injury that I want to start running, so I want them all to just go away and hopefully they will. But yeah guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Share, like, subscribe, check out my videos, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and thank you for joining me, and I look forward to hearing what you got to say. Comment below. Bye! I'm going to put some random footage now up of the last 3 days of my trip, which might not have been included in this video, but like so you can see what was happening previous, because it was a 3-day trip. Ciao!